So what's up YouTube, this is Max from N10 Productions, and today I have a modification for the Churchill tank, which is the Churchill Crocodile, which basically it was just a flamethrower implanted into the tank with a fuel tank that they carried along with it. So let's get into it. So the main tank stays the same, essentially. Turret stays the same, so we won't mess with that. I will show you how to do this in a little bit. So this back part, you just remove this fuel tank, essentially, or whatever that was. I think that's what they were, fuel tanks for the tank. Instead you'll just have two 1x2 plates with a 1x2 grill right there, instead of the 1x1 plate and the 1x1 plate with a ring. It'll just be two 1x2 plates. And then here, normally you'd have two, or a 1x2 slope, or two 1x1 slopes, but instead here you have a 1x2, or a 1x1 slope and a 1x1 tile. And then for this too, you'd have a 1x2 tile, but instead you have a 1x1 tile and this 1x1 flower piece that has a hole for any bar, and also a flower, or a feather, I mean, so you can have a feather or the smaller flame piece in there, multiple flame pieces, and then it goes on like normal, like that. So the main tank stays the same, and then for the flamethrower, it has a range of 5 inches, so the flamethrower is actually a separate weapon than the tank's cannon. So to use it, you have to decide to use that, although you can use both weapons in a single turn. You have to, in the turn though, you have to explain that you are using both though, so you can try and fire somebody with your cannon, and then if somebody is directly in front of you within that 5-inch radius, then you can say ahead of time, in the target declaration phase, I will use my cannon and I will also use my flamethrower. So then you can use it within the 5-inch radius, if there's anything in the 5-inch radius. And then I guess for trees or shrubs, you can use it to burn them. I guess you can have defense points for that type of foliage, and then say like this has this many defense points if this is a shrub. Let's say this here, this tree has however many defense points, and then you just were to attack it as a normal tank. So then you roll the way you would, and then if you did score a victory or whatever, and you could just leave the stump there or something, and then it wouldn't take away any attack points for obstructing a clear line of sight. If you wanted to do that, maybe you could fire upon people in buildings for the micro minifigure section of it, whatever. So you can have this on there to designate a 5-inch radius if you want to have flames that long, or you could just have, you can have nothing on there. You could have a small flame, you could have this flame, whatever. And then to build this, pretty easy. It's a 2x2 jumper plate and a 1x1 tile. Then underneath that, 1x2 plate with one clip, horizontal clip, 1x1 plate, 1x2 plate with this rim. So then these two go on top of those to lock them together. Then a 1x2 jumper plate and another 1x2 jumper plate in the color of the vehicle, and then black. And then this stud will go onto that tube of the 1x2 right in the middle there. And then there you have it. So that's all for this video. I will see you next week with another modification, probably the last modification I will have for the M4 Sherman, but I will have the Sherman Rhino modification, which was spikes that they developed to put on the front of a Sherman to help them get through the shrubs and brush. So I will have that next week, and also later today I have a video that I need you to watch. I am thinking of starting a business, and I will have all the details in the video, but it is important that you watch it because I need your help to start up this business. So I hope you can help me out, and I will see you then.